Hello world and all who inhabit it. So today is going to be an advice video day. So we're going to be talking about school. So I'm going to start off with advice for middle school, high school, and then college, because I've experienced all of it. So my advice for middle schoolers starting off is that being cool isn't that serious. You want to be yourself. I know, especially in middle school, it's hard figuring out who you are. You kind of want to be like everyone else. You kind of want to be popular. You want to have a lot of friends, but it's not all that it's hyped up to be. It's better to have a small group of like close friends than a big group of like fake friends. And in middle school, there's a lot of fake people because we're all trying to figure out who we are and how you want to be, essentially. So my advice for middle schoolers is to be yourself and fuck what everybody else says. Just do you, okay? That's the biggest thing. And explore, experiment. This is the time to do it. Experiment with your style, experiment with like everything. Figure out what you like, and who you are. This is the time to do it. Middle school and high school. And another advice for middle schoolers is the people you befriend in middle school probably aren't going to be your friend for the rest of your life. So if you are friends with someone and your relationship ends, it's not the end of the world. You will find better friends. I promise you that. Another tip is in middle school there's a lot of toxic people. So if you're hanging out with someone and they make you feel like crap, I don't care how cool they are or what they do for you in the relationship, because it's not worth it. Excuse me, Charlie, what are you doing? Hey! Okay, sorry, my ferret was being obnoxious. But yeah, that's basically my advice for middle schoolers. Be yourself and toss out any toxic friends. And explore and experiment. Find out who your style is, find out what you like. In middle school, I discovered my love of tie-dye. I know today's a bad example because I'm wearing a black shirt, but I love to tie-dye, and I discovered that in middle school. I love doing DIYs. I discovered that in middle school. So explore and experiment. This is the time to do it. And then for high school, it's basically the same as middle school. In high school, there's a lot of fake people. Don't let anyone punk you. If someone's being like an asshole to you, stand up to them. Or just don't allow it. Because if you allow it, they're going to continue to do it. I also deeply encourage being in clubs and trying things of that nature because it's a lot of fun. You make a lot of friends. Try marching band. Even if you don't play an instrument, you can learn. It's so much fun, and those people become your best friends even outside of high school. Try the robotics club. It sounds super nerdy and super dorky, but it's so much fun, and not everyone's like a lame nerd like you'd expect. Because I was one of those lame nerds. And the competitions are so much fun. It's the funnest part of the year. It's the best part of high school, in my opinion, robotics competitions. Ugh, I miss them. Another thing I suggest is ditching your shitty friends, just like middle school, because there's a lot of people that are toxic in high school. You don't have to be around all of that. It's not a big deal. I know in high school you're less concerned about being cool and you're more concerned about just surviving. But you don't need to have that group of toxic friends to survive. It's okay. You can drop them. It's all good. So next up is my advice for college, which is a big one. So my biggest advice for college is put your mental health first. I didn't do that, and I learned college is one of my triggers. When I go to school, I want to kill myself. I'm not the only one like this. I see so many people posting memes about how school makes them want to die. In my comm class, we did this experiment where you just write down secrets about yourself. And so many people put, school makes me want to die. If school makes you feel that way, don't do it. drop out. There's so many different things you can do besides going to college. You could go to a trade school. You could go on YouTube and figure out how to do your trade. Like, come on. Come on, guys. There's so many different things you can do. You can there's so many things you can do. You don't need college. That's my biggest advice for college kids. You don't need it. Another advice is go to therapy. Please, please go to therapy. It helps so much. It's the biggest help. I promise you. And for my research, most schools have a mental health center. Take advantage of it. You get therapy for free or $10 or $20. It's so worth it. It helps you so much. It helps you fight all your demons, and it helps you think of situations in a clearer and fresher way. So please take advantage of those things. Too many college kids die due to themselves. Like, please don't abuse drugs and alcohol just to cope with your issues. Go to therapy. It's not that hard. It is hard your first time, but after that it gets easier and easier, and your therapist becomes one of your best friends. So just do that. Put your mental health first. And don't pick early morning classes. Do not. Trust me. Even if you're an early bird, do not. Run around. Exercise. Make breakfast. Relax. Watch a YouTube series. Like, do something else before class, so when you go into class you're ready. Instead of waking up and going to class instantly. Trust me. Okay? And then my advice for everyone is to enjoy life. Do things that make you happy. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest joy in life. Figure out what your passions are and pursue it. You'll find that out whenever you do. It's okay if you find that out later, or outside of college, or in middle school, in high school, before that, in elementary school, after school. Like, whenever, it doesn't matter. If you find something that makes you happy and that you love, pursue it. And that's all I got to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Deuces.